with another unboxing video. Oh, I didn't turn on my other light. Oh, wait. I didn't do any of the things that I normally do. Give me one sec. A little bit of a false start. Okay. So now we should have light. We should have all the things that I normally have on. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a while since I did one of these. And my station is a little discombobulated. So we're actually going to do a little bit of a mashup video because I don't know when I'm going to get more of these guys. So I thought I would just do it all together. But we are going to do not only a box of Strixhaven School of Mages, but we're also going to do a couple of battle style Pokemon packs. I only have 2 of them to unbox and open, so not a really long video there. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens, and we're going to move forward with it. So let us begin. And let's get to our close-up cam that you guys all love. So again, we're going to do 2 of these battle style boosters. And then we're going to get these guys all set as well. We're going to go through the whole box. We're going to do an unboxing of an entire box of Strixhaven School of Mages for Magic the Gathering. So kind of a twofer if you guys are here. I want to give a quick shout out to Undiscovered Realms, who is the folks that supplied me with all these good things. You can check out a link to them in my channel below. They are a sponsor of the video. They have all kinds of cool stuff in their store. They have collectible card game stuff. They have tabletop stuff. They have gaming stuff. They have Funko stuff. They have vintage toys, NECA stuff. So if you're a toy guy, Funko Pop guy, it's a great place. So check them out. We're going to, again, do these battle style packs first, and then we're going to jump into this big, giant old box of magic. Just going to move over all my stuff. I swear I was prepared for this video. All right, let's see what we get. Alrighty. All right. Bam! We got an energy card. We got an Onyx. We got a Speedo. We got a Sizzle Speed. Sphinx. Cackney. Energy Recycler. It's our first uncommon. Energy Recycler shuffles up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Urn of Vitality. Shuffle up to 2 single strike energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. We got Gurduro, Pound Hammer. So you can see that basic Pokemon there. And then our foil was actually rare in this pack. It's Victory Bell. He's got Panic Vine. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused during the opponent's next turn. The Pokemon can't retreat. And he's got Solar Beam. And then our rare for the pack, and we did pull a V Pokemon. It's not a secret rare, but it's an Empoleon. Emperor's Eye. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's basic Pokemon in play have no abilities except for Pokemon with a rule box. Alright, so it literally shuts down abilities. That's crazy. Move the energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Ooh, that's a really good card. So we're going to pop him into some sleeves. Because he is, oh geez. He is a much better Pokemons. So not bad. First pack out of the gate, and we already hit a V Pokemon, which are always the ones you want to get if you can. I mean, secret rares are always better, but can't complain with that as a pull. All right, let's see what we got in the second pack. Ooh, some interesting stuff in here. All right, so we got a Fire Energy. We got a T-Pig. A Parush. We got a Minfu. A Beltroy. A Galarian Mr. Mime. We got a Tower of Water. The retreat cost of each Rapid Strike Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, is 2 colorless less. Luxio. Ooh, I love Luxio. Stage 1 Pokemon Evolution. And it's Jumping Kick. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness resistance to bench Pokemon. So you could literally hit anybody for free. That's pretty cool. We got Weepin' Bell, Dangerous Mucus. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may make your opponent's active your opponent's active Pokemon burn and poisoned. And then our foil is actually a rare, so we scored 2 foil rares, which is pretty nice. Which is Kindra, and that's the Stage 2 evolution. Deep Sea King. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from an opponent's Pokemon, you may move any number of water energy from that Pokemon to this Pokemon. So you can keep on the bench and then charge them up with water, which is pretty cool. Aqua Burst. This attack does 40 damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And then we got another foiled rare. I just noticed something. Oh, no, they all have E on them. Eglash. I love this Pokemon. I love all of his evolutions, too. Stance Chains. Once during your turn, you may switch this Pokemon with an Eglash in your hand. Any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. Okay, so why would you do that then? Oh, maybe you could, if there's like a V version of the Pokemon, that might be why you're going to do that. All right, so those were lackluster. I mean, we got the 1V. That was pretty good. We got both packs got rares. So in total, we got 3 rares. We got 1 more special rare. So that's not terrible. It's nice that we also got foiled rares. So it took the rares in each pack took our foiled spot, which is really nice. But not the best sampling of Pokemon packs. But pretty cool that we got 3 additional rares to the bigger one. So I'm going to say that does not suck. No, and we got a V Pokemon. So, all right, done on that front. Now let's jump into this box and let's get things started. So for you folks that were coming to watch Magic, we're gonna unbox this sucker right now. Whoa! All right, come on, come on, baby. All right, the box has been opened. Let us see the magic. Bam! So I've actually never opened up a set booster box before. So they got this little piece of cardboard in there. Let's do this proper. If it was in a store. So, set booster boxes should have the same amount of packs in them. I'm going to double check that. I don't think they skimp on the packs, but let's take a look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, geez. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 30 packs in here, which makes sense. So 30 packs. All right, so it is less. Unless there's like hiding. No, because they actually have less in a box. So that's interesting. You don't get 36 packs, and you get less cards per pack. So they're an interesting breed, set boosters. Because they're 12 card boosters instead of 15. So you're getting less cards in the booster, but you're getting 30 of the packs. I was thinking we could do this kind of fun. I didn't know if you guys wanted to call out packs, like call out what you want me to open. I'm going to start us off with the first one on the left. That's going to be my pick. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we got some. Okay. Oh wow, this pack is weird. All right, so let's open this up. Okay, so we got that, and then we got that, and then we got that. Okay. So for folks that don't know what set boosters are, they're different than regular boosters. So you get guaranteed foil and art cards. So they have these like art cards in them, which are just like gorgeous full panel cards of the full art of a card. Well, what's interesting about set packs is that you can get more rares, and there's also older cards from Magic's past, as we call it. So you can potentially get like 3 to 4 rares per pack. So the distribution of a pack is very different in this setting. So we're going to see those together. You can get a different amount of uncommons, a different amount of rares, a different amount of foils. So it's like all over the place. So getting a box this might be interesting because you could score out some good cards. All right, so Swamps out. So we have Elemental Summoning, Sorcery Lesson, which is a new mechanic. So this is new to the Schools of Magic. Create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. Okay, so interesting. So this Sorcery Lesson. I'm sure there's going to be cards that play off the lesson trope. We're going to find out what they are. Moldering Karak, creature zombie crocodile. It's got trample and lifelink. All right, very simple. Professor of Zoomancy, bear druid. There are bears, and they got some mancies. With Professor of Zoomancy enters battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with one. With when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. I'm sorry, guys, for the yawning. Spine crocodile. So there's, I'm assuming, so they're gonna do like congruent art cards, which they've done in other sets. Cram Session. And I'm not going to go over all the uncommons. I'm going to just go over the uncommons and rares. I'm going to try to focus on those. Creative Outburst. Wow, look at that casting cost. 3 colorless, 2 blue, and 2 red. Creative Outburst deals 5 damage to any target. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You can tap 2 islands or red. Discard Creative Outburst, create a creature token. Doesn't tell you what the creature token is. I'm very confused by that card. Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, put a book counter on Spell Satchel. Remove book counters from Spell Satchel to add colorless mana. Remove 3 book counters from Spell Satchel, draw a card. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Alright, Storm Killing Artist. Storm Killing Artist gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. It also has that Magecraft. Except here it's creating a treasure token as opposed to putting a token on itself like the satchel did. Alright, first cool card. We got strategic planning. Sorcery, look at the top 3 cards of your library and put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. And this is the art cards. This is the new art style, which the art style is very cool. I like the showcase cards or showcase art cards. So I'm put that over the side. And then we did get an uncommon Thrill of Possibilities. As an additional casting cost to the spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. And we got a foiled special. That's probably going to be worth something. And then from Magic's Past, we got Gigantosaurus, which actually is a very good card because it's only 2, 4, 5 green mana to get a 10/10. That's actually not that bad. I'm going to look that up. And we got our rare for the pack. Quadrix Command. Instant. Choose 2. Return target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Target player shuffles up to 3 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Not too shabby. And we got the art card. Ooh, snazzy. So you can see here it gives you the artist that did it. So the card, the artist, and then you can see there are 81 cards in the set. And you'd be surprised, but the art cards are actually worth something. Some of them are, especially because they have rarer art cards or inserts in there as well. Just going to keep going on that right side. Interesting. And as I said before, the layout of these packs are confusing as freak. Okay, so we'll put those there. Alright, I think I got everything out. Alright. I don't even know how to do this. Alright. So we got Expanded Anatomy, and this is again a sorcery lesson card. Put 2 +1/+1 counter targets creatures. It gains vigilance till end of turn. Okay. Defend the campus, because of course we are in a magic school. Choose 1. Creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Destroy target. Okay. Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Whenever a creature blocks this turn, its controller loses 1 life. Rise of Extus. Exile target creature. Exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from the graveyard. Learn. You may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. Or discard a card. Okay, so that's something that ties into lessons. That's pretty cool, actually. Lash of Malice. Instant. Target creature gets +2, -1 until end of turn. Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life. You draw 2 cards. Silver Quill Apprentice. Human Warlock. He's got Magecraft. Whenever you cast a spell or whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Shadow of Confidence. When you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast until cast this turn. You may choose new targets for each copies. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Wow, that's crazy. That's really good, actually. And then we got one of the cool art cards, which is Cultivate. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put one on top of the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. And then shuffle your library. So I'm going to put the art card over to the side again. One of our foil spots was a land. The other foiled spots, we got 2 foils with Springmane Servant. When Springmane Servant enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. And our rare for the pack is Uvilda, Dean of Perfection. Legendary creature, Djinn Wizard. You may exile an instant or sorcery card from your hand and put 3 hone counters on it. It gains at the beginning of your upkeep. If this card is exiled, remove a hone counter from it. And when the last hone counter is removed from it card, it is exiled. You may cast it. It costs 4 less to cast while it's exiled. That's crazy. And then the other side, we have Naseri, Dean of Expression. Legendary creature, Afrit Shaman. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library until end of turn. You may cast spells from among those exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. That's insane. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, put a +1. Oh my god, that is insane. This is a really good card. All right, we're going to check rarities and values after we open the box, because we're going to do a recap and see where we land. And then our art card, ooh, that's kind of cool. And you guys can see what that looks like. I'm also going to put the art cards to the side as well. And again, I want to shout out to Undiscovered Realms, the sponsor of this video. It's where I got all my cool stuff from. Ooh, that's kind of dope and hot. Oh, that's dope. I remember that card. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to do, let's do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, like, reorganize this pack. Whoa, this was a bonkers pack. This was a crazy pack. First, like, crazy pack that we've had, I would say. Okay. I'm going to try to get this all out of my way. All right. So we have Island, Inkling Summoning. So it's another lesson card, and it lets us create an Inkling token. Blood Researcher. Ooh, Vampire Druid. She's got Menace, which is an old ability. Kind of nice, decent common creature there. And we have Spectre of the Fens. I'm not going to read out the commons. You guys can take a look when you, pause it. I'm going to only read out the uncommons. Detention Vortex, Enchantment Aura, Enchanted Non-Land Permanent. Enchanted Permanent can't be attacked or blocked, and its active abilities can't be activated. Destroy Detention Vortex. Only your opponents may activate this ability. Okay, so there's a way out for the opponent. Interesting. Okay. Secret Rendezvous. You and a target opponent each draw 3 cards. Okay, so it's kind of good in a multiplayer format. Oh. Rip Apart. Choose 1. Rip Apart deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay, so it's kind of a utility card like that. Grimming Ignis. Creature element. Return Grimming Ignis to its owner's hand and add 2 colors to the mountain. Activate only as a sorcery. And our foil spot, we actually got a Containment Breach lesson. Destroy target artifact or enchantment if a mana value is 2 or less creature. Create a 1/1 black and green pest counter token with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. So this goes back to the pest. If you want to make a pest deck, which apparently you can. And then for Magic's Past, we got Loyal Unicorn. I remember this. Vigilance. Lieutenant. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control your commander, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Other creatures you control gain vigilance until end of turn. Holy shiznick. That's going to be a good card. Alright, our rare is Vulnerable Warsinger Creature Spirit Cleric. Vigilance Trample. Whenever a variable Warsinger deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of damage dealt to a player. Oh my god. So you can just keep returning stuff. That's actually kind of cool too. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a big card, but I got the alternative art for Grape Shot. Grape Shot deals 1 damage to any target. Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. You may choose neutral. Oh my god. So if you stack your spells, you can cast this and hit a lot of people. That's crazy. And then, this is pretty dope. I actually got one of the rarer art cards. So these are the rare foiled signature cards. That's beautiful. Damn. I mean, the art cards I'm like indifferent to, but I mean, that's awesome. Like when you get... Oh, I want a foiled demo. Because Demonic Tutor is one of those cards. Oh, that's crazy. That's a really good card. I'm also scoring, I like that I'm scoring a couple of more rares, which is interesting in these packs. Alright, so we got a mountain. We got another lesson. Introduction to Annihilation. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller draws a card. We got our typical tap lands, which every set has them. These guys add the scrying ability to them. Witherbloom Campus. Oh, look at that. Witherbloom Plague Mage. Treefolk Warlock. And you gain 1 life is his Magecraft ability. I'm going to read those out because they're, you know, Magecraft's a new ability and the lessons are new too. So I want to give us all, I want to give us all a look at those. Essence Infusion. Star Pupil. I'm not going to go over the commons just because I got to get through the whole box. So I'm going to let you guys just go at those. When we get to these guys though, Team Pennant. Equipment artifact. Equipped creatures get +1/+1 and has vigilance and trample. Equipped creature token. Ooh, there's a separate... Ooh, that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. Then we got another art, which is a negate. Counter target non-creature spell. So that's kind of a nice classic card. Our foil was Hunt of Specimens. Create a 1/1 black and green pest creature. So again, another card that creates pests. Semester's End. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control at the beginning of the next end step. Return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control. Each of them enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for the creatures and an additional loyalty counter on it for it if it's a planeswalker. Okay, hold on. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control at the beginning of your next end step. Okay, so you phase things out, bring them back, and they come in with more stuff. Got it. And then we have our Vine Glimmer Snarl. As Vine Glimmer enters the battlefield, you may reveal a forest or an island card from your hand. If you don't, okay, so if you have additional land, you can. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. So it evades the tapping by showing the land you have. What am I doing? And then Our art card, ooh, that's kind of cool. I actually really dig the art cards in this set. All right, 4 packs in. We have not opened a Mythic. We've opened some really cool cards. Oh, they have those things again. Okay. Alrighty. So Forest. We have another lesson, Pest Summoning. So it's going to be another thing that creates pest tokens. I'm gonna try to make a pest deck. I think I'm gonna do that. All right, another one of the Hunt of Specimen, which we found before. Dueling Coach. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, put a copy. Put a +1. Yeah, so another one of the Magecraft abilities. Vampire Warlock. Turned Ink Caster. Ooh, she uses ink to cast magic. It's kind of cool. When turned Ink Caster enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on an attack, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. That's crazy. That's really cool. And she's a 2/2. Closing Statement. This spell costs 2 less to cast during your end step. Destroy target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. So what I'm saying with this set, there's a lot of ways to put +1/+1s on people. All right. So we got 1 rare already. Archmage Emeritus. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant spell, he's got to draw a card. Very simple, very straightforward card. Rare number 2. Sword of Plowshares. An oldie but a goodie. And it's the variant art. I think all of them are art, the showcase art. So it's a new version of this card. Exile target creature you control. Alright, it's... Right, because that's Sword to Plowshares. Which this is the most controversial part of the set, because they are reprinting some major cards of Magic. This is pretty awesome, and I'm probably going to look this up immediately. Bam, our first Mythic, and we did get it foiled, which is dope. Approaching of the Second Sun. Sorcery. If this spell was cast from your hand, and you've cast another spell named Approach of the Second Sun, this game, you win the game. Otherwise, put Approaching of the Second Sun into its owner's library, 7th from the top, and you gain 7 life. So this is a sneaky, terrible card from the histories of Magic. Because if you guys are doing the math at home, if you guys are doing the math at home, if you just copy this or you have a way to stack this, you can trigger an auto win to the game. Really? Okay, I guess this is a little bit more common than I thought. I mean, it's a very, like, traditional card. I did want to look it up. So this is not the Moneymaker Mythic, but it is cool that I got it foiled, because if it ever does become played. Ooh, I like that art card. All right, so first mythic out of the box, not the money-making hitters. We haven't looked at our other cards, though. Because we did get a couple of other things foiled, so we might be in better shape. Getting a lot of getting a lot of stuff in here. Alright, planes. Start from scratch. Choose one. Start from scratch deals 1 damage to any target. Destroy target artifact. So it's another lesson card, which are new. We got him, Professor of Zoomancy. We got this guy as well. And that's what's crazy about opening up set boosters, is that you will outweigh your rares. Like, the rares and the commons are all, like, kind of the same because of the way that the rarities work out. Expressive iteration. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand. Put one of them on the bottom of your library and exile one of them. You may play the exile card this turn. Maelstrom Muse, creature, Djinn, wizard, flying. Maelstrom Muse, Muse attacks the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn. Cost X less to cast, where X is the Maelstrom Muse power as this ability resolves. So this again is a way to utilize the +1/+1 counters. That's also really weird how they did that. Usually they do, I wonder if that's a misprint, or will be a misprint, because they usually do those rounded away, but 2/4, not terrible. Our foil is Morality Spear. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you gain life this turn. Destroy target non-land permanent. Throw that in my good pile of stuff. And then we have Culmination of Studies. Exile the top X cards of your library. For each land card exiled this way, create a treasure token. For each blue card exiled this way, draw a card. For each red card exiled this way, Accumulation of Studies deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's kind of an interesting card. That's weird. There's a lot of weird cards in this set. Selfish Glyph Weaver. Human Cleric. Exile Selfish Glyph Weaver. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. And he's got a backside Deadly Vanity. Choose a creature or planeswalker, then destroy all other creatures and planeswalkers. Damn. Alright, so it's a board wipe where you get to keep something, but it's a pretty massively high board wipe. It's 8 mana to cast it. And then our third rare at the back, another Sword to Plowshares, which is funny because I have original ones. And our art card. That's really cool. I like that art too. I like how all the art cards, I haven't gotten any of the actual cards that they're too. Show me potato salad. Ooh. We're gonna put that back. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to. I'm re-engineering this pack because these packs, the drops are so different. The drop order is so different. All right, Mountain. Oh, Jesus. I'm banging into everything. And our lesson is Environmental Sciences. Search your library for a basic land and reveal it. Put it into your hand and then shuffle. You gain 2 life. I'm going to just show you these guys. First day of class. I love the names for the cards. Because, like, they're... Oh, there we go. Zephyr's Boots. Equipped creature has flying. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard it. Pretty basic. Umbral Juke. Choose one. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Create a 2/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. And then we got another one of the art cards, Duress. That's uncommon. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature land card from it. The player discards that card. And then our foil for the pack is Illusionist, Illustrious Historian, Human Shaman. Exile Illustrious Historian from your graveyard. Create a tapped 3/2 red and white spirit token. Interesting. Verdant Mastery. You may pay 3 colorless and a forest rather than paying this spell's mana cost, so you get to save 2 on the mana cost. Search your library for up to 4 basic land cards and reveal them. Put one of them onto the battlefield, tapped under an opponent's control. If the 3 colorless forest cost was paid, put 2 of them onto the battlefield, tapped under your opponent's control, and the rest into your hand. All right, search your library for up to 4 basic land cards and reveal them. Put one of them onto the battlefield, tapped under an opponent's control. If the 3 paid, you put 2. All right, gotcha. So you get to keep you get to keep the land. That's the idea. And then from Magic's Past, we got Splicer's Skill. Create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token. Not the coolest card. And then we got this for art. Ooh, that's cool. That's nice. The art in this set, the art is very good. Which a lot of people said they were really, really excited about the art in this set. So I get it. That's kind of fun. Ooh. All right. Forest. Oh. Sorry. You guys saw something you weren't supposed to see yet. Unwilling Ingredients. That's pretty cool. I never thought of that, but yes, that works. Novice. Dissector. Troll Warlock. All right. Gabayo Groff. Yeah, baby. It's an interesting set. Humiliate. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. Shadowing Lorate. Creature, human warlock. Flying. Whenever another creature you control with flying dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Interesting. Thunderous Auditor. Vigilance. When Thunderous Auditor attacks, it gains flying until end of turn. If you control a creature with flying, the same is true for the first strike double. Wait. Whenever a turn attacks, it gains flying. Whenever a Tendrils Oracle attacks, it gains flying. Oh, okay, got it. He takes on the abilities of the creatures you attack with. That's really weird. That's kind of cool, though. Square up, foil card. And then first rare, basic conjuration. Sorcery lesson. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put you may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Why is my music? Oh, there we go. You may reveal the creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. You gain life. You gain life. Excuse me. Fervent Mastery. You may pay 2 colorless, 2 mountains rather than pay the spell. So this is similar to the other one we got, the other rare. If the 2 colorless and 3 mountain was paid, an opponent discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Search your library for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle them, and discard the 3 cards at random. And then I am pretty excited about this, because I think this is going to be worth something, but Tendrils of Agony. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Storm. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. So you can literally chain this with a bunch of them. And I think this is going to be worth something. And then, oh, that's pretty cool. I really, really like that art card. I love the art in this set. The art in this set is just amazing. All right, we're only halfway through. We've only gotten one mythic. It's a really nifty. I like how they did that. Interesting. It's a weird pack. All right, some packs are weighed. Sorry, guys. I'm just triple checking because I made a big mistake in the last one. All right, so one of my foil spots, unfortunately, was a land, but foiled lands are always cool because they're nice and shiny and you can put them in decks. Fractal Summoning. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it. Oh, so literally it's what you tap. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. We got this one already. We got this one already. We got that one already as well. We got this already. We got this already. Snow Day we did not get. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures do not untap during their controller's next untap phase. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Interesting. We didn't get him Prismary Apprentice, Human Shaman. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Apprentice can't be blocked this turn. If that spell has mana value 5 or greater, you can also put a +1 on there. That's pretty damn good. Foil was Emergent Sequence. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. That land becomes a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature that's still a land. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you had enter the battlefield under your control this turn. So if you have a way to do multiple lands, that's pretty awesome. So that's my foil. And then opt. Scry 1, draw a card. Just in that nice ornate art style. And then our rare for the pack is Blade Historian, Human Cleric. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Ooh, that's pretty nice. It's actually pretty cool. And then that is our art card for the pack. Alright, 1/3 of the box is done. I don't know how mythics work in this because the rarities are so skewed and so crazy that I don't know. Alright, that's pretty cool. So weird to see these cards again. Alright, that's going to go that way. Ooh, okay, intriguing. Ooh, okay. And I mean, what I am experiencing right now is the crazy parts of these packs, because they have all these different payouts with different drops. So I'm putting them in order, but these I don't know if you guys really understand, but when I'm actually opening a pack, some of these packs the uncommons are in different spots, the rares are in different spots. So we have like stuff all over the place. It's like an accounting nightmare. Because that's the whole idea behind these is that set boosters you can actually pick up a lot of rares and a lot of different cards. All right, Eager First Year. Whenever you cast a spell, we know that Eager First Year is +1/+0 until end of turn. We didn't get these guys before. Death Touch for squad enters battlefield with 2 +1 counters on it. When it dies, put its counters on target creature. Okay, so there's a lot of there's a lot of +1/+1 counters like moving around. Whenever Argument Poe attacks, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it gains flying until end of turn. Ooh. Another one of the lands for the set. Alright, so lesson. Mercurial Transformation until end of turn. Target non-land permanent loses all abilities and becomes your choice of a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1, or a blue octopus creature with... It's interesting. So I guess you could help yourself or not help yourself. That's kind of fun. Mascot Interception. This spell costs 3 less to cast if the targets a creature token. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gets +2/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. That's actually really cool. I like that. Practical Research. Draw 4 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an instant or sorcery card. Our foil was a lesson, which is Pest Summoning, so we got a foiled version of that. First rare of the pack is Strict Protector, Flying. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, causes a triggered ability to trigger, counter that ability unless the controller pays 2 colorless. That's pretty cool. Second rare is Lightning Bolt, the card they never said they reprint. This is one of those cards. I was told how powerful Lightning Bolt was, and they reprinted it. Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. Again, when Magic started, guys, this was the bee's knees. You could just do instant damage to the creature. Ooh. Okay, Oh, is he what I think he is? What? I got something cool. Alright, we got our another mythic, which is Mila, Crafty Companion, Legendary Fox. Whenever an opponent attacks one or more planeswalkers you control, put a loyalty counter on each planeswalker you control. Whenever this is going in my EDH deck. Oh, this is going in my EDH deck. Whenever a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. This is 100% going to my EDH deck. Oh my god. Luca, Wayward Bounder. Oh, this got a lot of text. When you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. If a creature card was discarded this way, draw 2 cards instead. Turn target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next turn. You gain an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Wait, what? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gains it deals damage. Oh my god, it just instantly hits people when it comes into play. Yep, that's going to my Planeswalkers deck. That's going to my Planeswalker EDH deck. I'm going to guess that this card's worth money. Didn't get it foiled. Some things I will put in sleeves right away. That's one of those I will. And that's our art card. I haven't gotten a double art card. I've gotten a double rare. I haven't gotten a double art card though. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oh my god. It's just the most random cards on the planet. Alright, do we have anything? Okay, because that... Okay, so that spot is always that, and it can be that. That's interesting. Alright, so Swamp. Inkling. We've gotten a few of these. Squirrels. Yes! Squirrel God. He is supposed to play as long as you control 8 or more lands. It's got reach, too. You can fight flying creatures. We got a foiled version of this guy a while back. Oh, jeez. Leech Fanatic. Blood Researcher we got before as well. Spectral Alphonse, we got that before as well. Ooh, you guys are seeing some... Oh, hey, what's up? Legendary Creature, Human Warlock. Lifelink Menace. Spells you cast her... Yes, I think we got him before, actually. Reflective Golem. Artifact Creature Golem. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell or targets... whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets only Reflective Golem, you may pay 2 colorless. If you do, copy that spell, and you may choose a new target. That's really cool, actually. I like that. All right, we got some more of the pretty art cards. We got Infuriate. Target creature gets +3/+2 until I draw. I love that they're reprinting these. Villager Rites, which are foil, also an uncommon, and it's also the showcase art. And it as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice creature, draw 2 cards. And then we got Frostbill Snarl. Frostbill enters the battlefield. You may reveal an island or mountain. I think I got this one before, so this is a double. And then we got from Magic's Past, Merfolk Wizard, Island Walk. Merfolk spells and wizard spells you play cost 1 less to play. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. Yes, we only got 2. I only got 2 reprint cards. I like getting set boosters for that reason, because you can get those like black bordered reprinted cards. I'm doing okay on time. Oh, I didn't show the art card. I'm sorry, guys. And that was our art card. Well, I'll be damned. Right there. Alright. Double checking there's no surprises, because they like to put rares in weird places in this pack. Alright, Island. Yes, we got that before, so I'm going to swing by that. We definitely got that before. I'm going to swing by that. Professor's Warning we did not get, so I'll let you guys take a look at that. Letter of Acceptance, we got that last time. First Day of Class, we got that as well. First Year, we got that as well. We actually got Creative Outburst, so I'm going to skip that. We got Spell Satchel before as well, so we're hitting some repeats now. Divided by 0, we did not get. Return target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. Learn. You may reveal a lesson card. So that learn mechanic is pretty cool. And then we got first rare Hall of Oracles. We can tap it for colorless, add 1 mana of any color if you tap a mana for it. And then you can tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery, and only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. So not the greatest land, but kind of cool that it could generate some more +1s for us. But this is pretty cool, because we got a mythic. Bam! And it's art mythic. Primal Command. Choose 2. Target player gains 7 life. Put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and shuffle it. So that is some dope shit right there. Pretty sure this is going to be worth something. Primal Command. I used to play with Primal Command a lot. Primal Command, if I'm not mistaken, was a legend card originally, I think. Alright, so far, the rares are not bad. I'm not getting terrible rares. I'm going to look up Primal Command, because I'm curious. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wow, okay, so nobody... Wow, nobody's really feeling these cards. So what is the money cards in this set? Because Primal Command is also low. Alright, so Mythics don't equal value in this set. That's really interesting. And here's our art card. I'm actually intrigued by this. I'm curious as to what garnishes the amazing fun in this set. Okay, interesting. So that's going to go that way. Yeah, see that? Okay, so that spot can be... That's so weird how these packs are constructed this time around. Alright. Swamp. Oh, we did not get this before. I'll let you guys take a look at her really quick. We did not get the owl people either. Ooh. We got a lot of birds in this pack, which we have not gotten any of these cards before. Necrotic Fumes. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile a creature you control, exile target creature or planeswalker. So you kill one of your creatures to get one of theirs. Explosive Welcome. Explosive Welcome deals 5 damage to any target and 3 damage to any other target. Mentor's Guidance. When you cast the spell, copy it. If you control a planeswalker, cleric, druid, shaman, warlock, or wizard, scry 1 and draw a card. Interesting. Test of Talent. Counter target instant or sorcery spell. Search its controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of creatures or any number of cards with the same name as spell and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. It's crazy. The art card, Divine Gambit. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment an opponent controls. That player may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. I remember that. I remember Divine Gambit. Alright, first rare of the pack, multiple choice. If X is 1, scry 1 and draw a card. If X is 2, you may choose a player. They return a creature they control to its owner's hand. If it's 3, create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. If it is 4 or more, do all of the above. It's pretty damn good, actually. And then, actually before that, the foil for the pack is Enthusiastic Study. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. And then our next rare, boom, Blot Out the Sky. Creature X tapped. Create X tapped 2/1 white and black Inkling tokens, creature tokens with flying. If X is 6 or more, destroy all not. Oh my god. So you get to, it's a board wipe, which is a lot because it's 8 mana, but then you get a bunch, you would get creatures on top of that. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve because I think that could potentially be a card worth something. Like I said, the mythics I got are not terrible. They're like usable. They're usable cards. That's pretty dope. I would say probably the most valuable is probably the Planeswalker with the flip. I think Blot Out the Skies is also, if I had... Wow. Oh, what did... Okay, that's why, because I got the plain one. Oh, they have full art. That's why. All right, so that's why the values are not good, because there's fudge. Okay. Actually, let me relook at this. Yeah, so there are full art versions of stuff. So they do what they've done in other sets, where they have like a showcase version, a full art version. Ooh, that's interesting. Such weird. So weird. So weird to see some of these cards. Okay, nice. I wonder how big this set is. How big is this set? It's a pretty big set. I feel like I haven't gotten that many cards. Another foiled land, so I did take away one of my foiled spots. And we're going to see, bam. We already saw him as well. Bam. We already saw him as well. Bam. We saw this crocodile already as well. Bam. We saw this cram session already. Bam. We saw this land before. Bam. We did not see her though. Ruth, Mercurial Artist, legendary creature, Orc Shaman. Return Ruth, Mercurial Artist to its owner's hand. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose a new target. Alright, so Ruth can go away. Ignores Inspiration. Ignores this creature deals 3 damage to any target. You can learn, so you can pull out a lesson card and play that. Our foil, another, so we got 2 foils in this pack. Second is target opponent reveals their hand and choose a non-land card from it. The player discards that card, put a +1 as a counter on creature you control. So you get to throw out a card and put a +1. Pretty nice. First rare is Silver Quill Command. Choose 2. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Pretty cool. And then we got Gift of Estates. If an opponent controls more land than you, search your library for up to 3 planes cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle. And then from Magic's Past, we got Bloodied Ghost. Flying Bloody Ghost comes into play with a -1/-1 counter on it. Very weird card from Lorwyn, which I love that there are Lorwyn cards in this set, which I think is awesome. And then art card. So we've only gotten 1 special art card. But like I said, I have not hit a single double art card, so that's pretty cool. If you're a fan of the art cards, because the likelihood of getting doubles has been, not as high. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's ooh, okay. Let's go that way. All right. Didn't hit it. Okay. Planes. I don't think we did this. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller draws a card. We got these guys before. We got this guy before. We didn't get this land before though, but it's the dual land of the set, so it's the typical ones. We did get her before. We did get this wonderful owl before as well. We did get, it's funny actually, we got them both in the same, there's clone packs. I hate when they do clone packs. We got him as well, so I'm not going to go over him. We did not get this, which is Snakeskin Veil. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn. Ooh, It's nice. And then Draconic Intervention. As an additional casting cost to spell, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Draconic Intervention deals X damage to each non-dragon creature, where X is the exiled card's mana value. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. Exile this card as well. It's a weird card. Second rare of the pack, Poet's Quill. When Poet's Quill enters the battlefield, learn. You may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand, or discard a card and draw a card. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has lifelink. That's actually pretty cool. And then the art card we got, bam, and we actually got that card in one of our packs. So yeah, so far I don't know if we've hit the mother load. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm foreseeing no. I'm thinking we did. We haven't hit the mother load. I'm not thinking we did. Let's go that way. That's gonna go that way. Whew. Yeah, there's some tough packs in here. Some tough packs. Okay, and that's where we're gonna go with that. All right, cool. Oh, showing things I'm not supposed to show. All right, Island. Another summoning pest, which we've gotten a ton of these things. Oh my god. We actually did not get this guy, so I'll give you guys a moment to look at him. Because I'm not going to do the commons. Lear, yep, we didn't get this either, but that's the red and white dual land for the set. We did get a foil version of this in a previous pack. We did not get this before, so it's got double strike. It's Dwarven Shaman. So Crazy Dwarf just with double strike. Flunk. Target creature gets X, -X until end of turn, where X is 7 minus the number of cards in the creature's controller's hand. Okay, that's a really complicated way to do that. Go blank. Target player discards 2 cards that exiles all the cards from the player's graveyard. That's crazy. Stone Binder Familiar. Whenever one or more of your cards are put into exile during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Stonebinder Familiar. This ability triggers only once each turn. So so there's a lot of exile mechanics in the game. You'll get that. Oh, these nice art cards. I love them. Thrill of Possibilities. We got this before. As an additional casting cost to the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Our foil is Fractal Summoning. It's a lesson. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters. This is cool because it's just literally X +1/+1 counters. I like that. And then our rare for the pack is Ignitus Master. You may pay 2 colorless and a water rather than pay the spell's mana cost. If the lower mana cost was paid, you draw 3 cards, then an opponent creates 2 treasure tokens and they scry 2. If the cost wasn't paid, you draw X cards. So the advantage of paying the X is that you get to draw that many cards. Is that a double? Ooh, did we get our first double art card? I feel like we might have. Ooh, did we? No, I don't think we did. So, bam. It's crazy that I have not rocked a single double art card. Oh, I didn't even show these. I should have shown these, but they have these little mini games in here too. I've gotten a few of them. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I think we're good. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, as I told you before, I'm trying to reorganize the packs so we can have like a little bit of a cooler reveal, because the distribution of these packs are so crazy. We got him before as well. 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 We got them, so I'm not going to go over these. Ooh, Overgrown Arch. Creature, plant wall. Defender, you gain 1 life if you tap it. Sacrifice Overgrown Arch, and you can do Learn. So the idea that you can take a lesson from outside the game and throw it in there, which is pretty cool. We got this before. We got a foil version of it. Our foil was Arcane Subtraction. Target creature gets -4, -0 until end of turn. And you also trigger a Learn, which is cool. Oops. And then first rare is Tendrils of Agony. So it's the second one of those we've gotten. Witherboon Command Sorcery. Choose 2. Target player mills 3 cards, and then you return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy target non-creature non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Target creature gets -3, -1 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. And rare number 3, which is a lesson, confront the past. Ooh, that's cool. Choose 1. Return target planeswalker card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Remove twice X loyalty counters from target planeswalker and opponent controls. See, I like cards like that. I like cards that are offensive. So you can either go for something you need or hit your other player. That's pretty cool. And then the art card. Ooh, that's cool. I like the dwarf. That's some cool shit, dude. We're going to try to speed up. We're getting almost to the last third of the packs. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. I remember that card. Remember that card too. Alright, so we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. Alright, that's cool. Alright, Swamp. Introduction to Prophecy. Scry 2 and draw a card. We haven't gotten that before. We got him before, so you guys can take a look at him real quick. Team Pennant we got before, which I think is really cool because I like that it equips to a token. We got these before as well. We got this as well before. We got this as well before, which is funny. It's kind of a clone pack. We actually got all of the same uncommons in this one pack that we did in another pack, which I think is really crazy. Well, you can see how many uncommons we got in this pack, though. Academic Dispute, which we didn't get before. Target creature blocks this turn. If able, you may have it gain reach until end of turn. That's pretty cool. First rare of the pack, Double Major. Copy target creature spell you control, except it isn't a legendary if the spell is legendary. So it's basically a way for you to make 2 of a creature you really want to have, which that's kind of cool, actually. I remember this. Purify. Destroy target artifact or creature. It can't be regenerated. Good old Purify. I remember that card. And then we got a card from Magic's Past, which is Arcane Teachings. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That's from a set that that's the set that made me stop playing Magic. There's my art card. That's the set. That's the set that made me not want to play Magic anymore and get rid of all my cards. And man, am I so regretful that I did that. There's a lot going on in this pack. Lots going on in this pack. All right, let's do it. Bam, Island. Damn, I messed up. Containment Breach. Destroy target artifact or creature if its mana cost is value 2 or less. Yeah, we actually got this before. Should have put that with the uncommons. That's okay. Make your mark. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Where the creature dies this turn, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. We actually didn't get him. Relic Sloth. That's a new one. Alessius Historian, we got him before. Excavated Wall. Artifact creature wall. Mill a card. Okay. It's a wall that mills. Interesting. Ardent. What is this? Ardent Dust Speaker. Creature Minotaur Shaman. Whenever Ardent Dust Speaker attacks, you may put an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. If you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. It's crazy. Lorehold Excavation Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, mill a card. If a land card was milled this way, you gain 1 life. Otherwise, Lord deals 1 damage to each opponent. You can exile a creature card from your graveyard by tapping 5 mana, I should say. Create a tapped 3/2 red and white spirit token. So it's a enchantment that you keep making tokens out of, which is kind of crazy. Whirlwind Denial. For each spell and ability your opponent controls, counter it unless... Oh my god. That's pretty cool. For an instant, that's pretty nice. And then our foil was rejected. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless the controller pays 3 colorless. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it... Yeah, so there's a lot of like exiling effects. And this is the land for white and black. And same thing, if you reveal the land, one of the lands that it produces, you don't have to have it tapped. If you do, it will. If you don't, it will be tapped. Legendary creature Orc Shaman. So this is Plarg, Dean of Chaos. Discard a card, draw a card. So it's just tapping him. You could do that. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary, non-land card with mana value 3 or less. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put all revealed cards not cast this way in the bottom of your library in a random order. That's actually pretty cool. And he's a 2/2, but he has a double side, August Dean of Order. Other tapped creatures you control get +1/+0. Other untapped creatures you control get +0/+1. Whenever you attack, untap each creature you control, then tap any number of creatures you... Whenever you attack, untap each creature you control, then tap any number of creatures you... Oh, okay, I got it. So you can choose to... yeah, so you could like attack with your heavy hitters and then get them back. That's actually a really good card. And then the art card for this pack. A lot of really cool mechanics. Well then. Okay. Planes. Again, we've already gotten these cards, so I'm gonna breeze through this pretty fast so we can get to those other packs. Because at this point, we've probably seen most of the cards we're gonna get in the set. It's really gonna be the end. Oh, Witherboon Apprentice, Human Druid, Magecraft. So he's gonna opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. That's pretty dope. Bookworm, creature worm. When Bookworm enters battlefield, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Put Bookworm from your graveyard into your library. Third from the top. So you have a lot of cards that let them insert themselves in your deck, which I think is kind of cool. Village Rites, we got this before. Oh, you guys saw there's a mythic in there. Lowen, Light Scribe, Cat Cleric, Magecraft, whatever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. And then this just looks freaking intense. But we got a mythic, my mans. And it's full art, and it's foiled, which could mean money. But we got Tenazir, Quadrix, Elder Dragon, Flying Trample, which enters the battlefield, double the number of +1 on target creatures you control. Holy crap. Whatever it attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to... Wait. Whenever it attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of other creatures you control become equal to... So, if you play this right and get him pumped up, you could hit everybody else. It's interesting. It's a little situational. So this is probably going to be one of those cards that's not worth money because it's a little situational. You have to essentially build a deck around him. And usually cards that are like that, not going to be... Okay, I stand corrected. Because he's a $20 card. Okay, that's pretty dope. So yeah, he's a $20 card. So we did hit. One of my mythics was a payoff mythic. So that was pretty cool. So we did hit one money card. And then bam. For the art card. I mean, the cool part about opening these packs, I have to say, is that it's like halfway, like half of my stack is rare and like art cards. So it's crazy that I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna end up getting those. All right. All right, let's do it. Foil land. So I did lose a foil to that, which sucks. I don't know if spirit summoning we got. Yes, we did. We've gotten spirit summoning before. Again, the red and white version of that land that we've gotten for the other colors. We definitely got her before. We definitely got this double strike dwarf before. We definitely got make your mark before. We definitely got the sloth before. We did get this before, so I'll let you guys look at it. Test of Talent. We definitely got this before as well. Clever Luminancer. I don't think we got that before. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or spell, Luminant gets +2/+2 until... Yes, we did get this, but I got a foiled version of it, which we didn't get. First rare of the pack is Devastating Mastery. You may pay... So this is the white version of the other rares we've gotten. So you could, if you pay the 2 colorless and 3 white instead of the 4 and 2, paid, an opponent chooses up to 2 non-land permanents they control and return them to their owners. If instead, destroy all non-land permanents. So it's a board wipe if you pay the full cost. They only destroy a few. Second rare, Lightning Bolt with that beautiful artwork, which we got before. And the art card, which I actually think this art card might have been finally a duplicate. That's crazy. I haven't gotten a single duplicate art card. All my art cards have been different. And they keep being different. One thing I will complain is that this set booster box, we're not getting a lot of the like Magic Pass cards. I'm noticing. Okay, we'll check that out. first time that kind of happened. Intriguing. Okay. Swamp. We definitely got this lesson before. We did not get this wolf before, though. Tom Shredder. Haste, exile an instant or a sorcery card from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on him. So again, more of that exiling mechanic. For Late Discovery, you gain 2 life, and then you may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. I'm not going to read these. I'm going to let you guys look. We haven't gotten this one before, though. We haven't gotten any of these, actually. Again, very odd that all of the artwork in this pack is elephant and bird-based, I'm noticing. Spirits you control get +1/+0. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit token. So there's a couple of decks that are emerging out of this. Reconstruction history. Return up to 1 target artifact card, up to 1 target enchantment card, up to 1 target instant card, up to 1 target sorcery card, and up to 1 target planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. That's really good. That's crazy. That's a lot of cards. Defiant Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Man, these old cards, I love them. Foil, first day of class, which we got. And the only rare we got in this pack was a mythic, which is Mavindia, Student's Advocate, legendary creature, Bird Advisor. I love that there's advisors in this set. That's very funny. Flying, 0 mana. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 colorless more to cast. This way, if that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only once each turn. It's interesting. He lets you cast stuff from the graveyard, so I'm not thinking he's going to be a money guy. And there's my art card for that pack. I don't think... I'm going to guess that that's not going to break me in the dough. That's a really weird mythic. The mythics have been kind of a hit or miss. I got a lot of the alternate art cards, which are interesting to get as mythics, but they're not always as good. It's good when you have stuff like the Godzilla set when I did it there. Alrighty. Crap. Okay. 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 Alrighty then. Okay, this pack is insanity a little bit. Okay, so we're doing Mountain. We got another Pest Control, which we've definitely seen a lot of these. We've seen a lot of these guys. We've seen this guy. We've seen this guy. We've seen this lady. Honor Troll, we did not see. Troll Druid, Vigilance. If you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. Honor Troll gets a +1/+2 as long as you have... Okay, so he gets a plus as long as you're at... You have 24. Okay, so if you gain up or if you're playing, it'd be good in Commander. Fortify Drought. You gain 2 life. Target creatures get +X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. So if you stack that, that could be very useful. All right. I like how there's deans of every school, which is also fun. Let me do this way. Excuse me. Valentine, Dean of Vine. Legendary creature, Vampire Warlock. Menace, Lifelink. If a non-creature token an opponent controls would die, exile instead. When you do, you may pay 2 colorless. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest token. So he's another guy that creates pests. The other side is Lisetti, Dean of the Root. Legendary creature, human druid. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 1 colorless. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain trample until end of turn. That's insane. That's nuts. This is a really good card. I really like those cards. All right, so here we go. Bum, 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 bum. A foiled. That looks epically awesome. I actually have an original Dark Ritual. I have an Ice Age Dark Ritual. And now I have this. This is a foiled Dark Ritual. I am going to look that up because I feel... I mean, Dark Ritual has only been reprinted 3 to 4 times. Oh, maybe more. Alright, so this one's not that good. Let's see. Are the other ones still worth money? Not really. Wow, they've actually reprinted Dark Ritual a lot. Okay, so the unlimited Dark Ritual I have is actually still worth money. Okay. I really like the artwork on this, though. The artwork is real, real cool. Alright, so foiled Dark Ritual. Not really a good card. But then we get another rare of the pack. Holy crap, another Primal Command. Which apparently is not worth that much. But here's the difference. This Primal Command is actually a full... Yeah, because the other one I got was not. Oh, no, this is not etched foil. All right, wait. No, that's this one. Okay. Really? I can't believe that Primal Command is not... if it was foiled. All right. It's weird. All the art cards are not worth that much. So we got 1 Mythic in the pack. But what if I told you guys there were 2 Mythics in that pack? I've never gotten 2 Mythics in a pack. This is insane. So, Body of Research. Creature... Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of... Oh my god. Okay, this has got to be worth money. This has got to be worth money. This has got to be worth money. Body of... And of course, there's like 5 versions of it. Of course, the one I got is worth $2. Alright, so it must be easier to get mythics in this box. I mean, I've gotten a lot of mythics, so I will say yes to that, but that's crazy. So the dragon is like the best card I got, because all of these other cards are like worth like $2. That's crazy. Okay, I don't understand that, but I guess a lot of people just didn't like the set. It's not... Oh, and then I should have also... Art card, which, by the way, again, I have not gotten a double art card at all. Weird cards. Ah. Oh, okay. Okay. No, did not get it. Interesting. This is such a weird mix of cards. Alright, let's do that, let's do that, and let's do that. Alright. Forest. We definitely got this guy before, so you guys can take a look. We got this before. We got the Excavated Wall before. We got this guy before, which I think is a very cool card. We got the Thrilling Discovery before. Expel. Exile target creature, so you get expelled from school. I love the artwork that there's like failing classes and expelling people and stuff. Again, I love the Harry Potter feel. Without the Harry Potter feel. Strategic Planner. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. So that's our art card. Our foil is Charge Through. Target creatures gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. That's our foil. And our rare was Demagoth Titan. Whenever Demon God Titan attacks or blocks, sacrifice a creature. Oh my god, but he's only 4 and he's at 11-10. Okay. And then we did get a card from Magic's Past, which is Enlightened Tutor. Search your library for an artifact or enchantment card and reveal the card to all the players. Shuffle your library and put the revealed card back on top of it. I don't think this is that's not the card we were looking for. I've only got 3 cards from Magic's Past, which is intriguing to me. All right, and then we have our art card, which again has not been a double, which is insane. We're down to like 5 packs. Sneaky little pack. Alright, so let's put that over there. Let's put that over there. Okay. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Okay. Another foil. I'm getting a lot of foiled lands in this set. We got Spirit Bird before. We did not get him. Pilot Warden. Reach. Sacrifice Pilot Warden to return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard into your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. Pilgrim of the Ages. The Pilgrim of the Ages enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle, return Pilgrim Agents from the graveyard to your hand. So you can keep coming back, which is very cool. Fluffing Effigy, Creature Spirit, whatever one or more of cards leave your graveyard. Funnel Energy deals 1 damage to an opponent. So if you can keep taking cards out of your graveyard, which there's a lot of cards to do that in here. Pillager Rescuer, flying. When Pillager enters the battlefield, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Go blank, which we already got. We already got this guy as well. Claim the Firstborn. Gain control of target creature with mana cost 3 or less until end of turn. Untap the creature. It gains haste until end of turn. That's kind of cool. I like that artwork. Our foil was this guy. And Prismea Command. Choose 2. Prismea deals 2 damage to any target. Target draws 2 cards. Then target player draws 2 cards and then discards 2 cards. Target player creates a treasure token to destroy destroy target artifact. Excuse me. And then we got a rare lesson, Academic Probation. Choose 1. Choose a non-land card name. Opponent can't cast spells with that chosen name until your next turn. Choose your target. Choose target non-land permanent until your next turn. It cannot be attacked or blocked, and its active abilities can't be activated. And then Go Blank was our card. All right, we're at the home stretch, guys. Yeah, I got to do these streams earlier. 2. That's pretty good. I didn't do that all stream. Alright, Mountain. We got this one already. Blood of Age General. We did not get that card yet. Ageless Guardian. Did not get that. Just a basic spirit card. Study Break. Did not get that either. Gogwork Activist. We didn't get that either. We did get her before. And a foil version of her too. Fractured. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Nice little simple destroy card. Explosive Welcome. We got that in a foil version this time. Eliminate. We haven't gotten this yet. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. So we did not get that. Love the artwork on that though. And then Dragon's Guard Elite, Human Druid. Whenever you cast a copy of an instant sorcery card spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Dragon Guard Elite. If you tap 4 colorless and 2 forest, double the number of +1/+1 counters on her. Ooh. Okay. So if you build up a deck with that, it's pretty good. Pestilence Cauldron. Discard a card. Create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. That's if you do a colorless and tap it. If you do 4 colorless and tap it, exile 4 target cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. And then you could also go with Restorative Burst. Return up to 2 target creature, land, and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each player gains 4 life, and you exile this card. Personally, I like the Cauldron, but this is pretty dope. I got another signed art card. So these are the rare art cards. I love that art, though. That's very cool. So I know for some people, they actually do want them, because they do collect them. That looked interesting. Okay. Island. Oh, the stack is starting to make its way. We got this lesson before as well. Make your mark. We got that as well before. Oh man, these slots are just coming out of the woodwork. Man, we got him before. I feel like when you buy these set boosters, you don't get like a lot of the set, because you can get a hit or miss with the amount of uncommons you get, because the packs kind of weigh in one direction. And you don't get as many cards. Brackish Trug. Yeah, that's actually how you say it. Fungus Beast. Brackish Trug enters the battlefield tapped. Return Brackish Trug from your graveyard to your hand and activate only if you gain life this turn. So you keep bouncing them back to your hand. Interesting card. Interesting. Deadly Brew. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If you sacrifice a permanent this way, you may return another permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can get something out of play, but you're gonna let them get something back, which is interesting. That's cool. I got one of the foiled lands. Those are always cool to get foiled. Then my first rare of the pack and alternative art card is Purify, which we got before. Always nice to get some more Purifies. And then my second rare is Auric Lore Mage. Sacrifice your library, search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle it. If it isn't an instant sorcery card, put a +1/+1. Okay, so you can just sack your cards to pump him up. Interesting. And obviously you can put stuff in your graveyard because there's a whole mechanic of taking stuff out of your graveyard. And then there is our art card for the pack. And like I said, I don't think I've gotten a single double art card, which is crazy. Specimens for it. Whoa, okay. Man, these packs are so weird in how they do stuff. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then now we'll go that way. Okay. Mountain. Definitely got this guy before. Definitely got this guy before. In fact, we got them with the same bag. Necromantic Fumes, which we got before. We got him before. We got this before, which I think is actually a pretty good card, just for the record. We got him before, 100%. We got Reconstruction History. We did not get her before, though. Laura Apprentice. Whenever you cast a spell, end of your turn, Spirit creates, you gain what? End of turn. Spirit creatures you control gain. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Tap and deal damage. Interesting. And then we got Infuriate, which we got before in the art cards department. And then I don't think we got this before. Ether's Hex. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So you bounce a permanent out and you get something back from your graveyard. That's not bad. And then the only rare we got in this pack was one of the other lands, which I think we got this land before, but it's one of the dual lands for the set. And then art card wise, here we go. All right, second to last pack. So we have pulled one $20 card out of here, but it's not terrible. I mean, and I have to do a rare breakdown for these packs because I don't particularly know, like, if you piece out some of the other rares, if we actually did make value. Just look at the preliminaries for this. Yeah, we got most of these we got already. We didn't get him. Bury the Books. Reject, we got a foiled version. I love the artwork on Reject. That's so cool. We didn't get this before. Look at the top. 2 cards of your library. Mummer into the graveyard. Yep. Pretty cool. We didn't get this either. Verda's assistant enters the battlefield. Put up to 1 card. Put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your library. So again, more of this mechanic of moving stuff around. Needlethorn Drake, Flying Death Touch. Oh, sorry, it's a 1/1. That's a nice little creature. We got this before. We got this before. We did not get this, and this is my foil for the pack. That looks so dope. These cards foiled look great. Negate, counter target creature spell. Actually, I'm sorry, we did get a negate, but I love it that I got a foiled. That's really cool. Rushed Rebirth. Choose target creature. When that creature dies, this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. That's actually pretty good, especially for a green-black deck. And then God Willing. Ooh, look at the artwork on that. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Nice. And then our art card. Again, still don't think I got a single double, which I think is crazy. Alright, last pack. Wish me luck, guys. Alright, let's see. Forest. So far, again, it looks very similar to another pack I opened. So I think they have some pack cloning issues with these guys. We didn't get this before. Diana Soul Steeper. Legendary creature, Dryad, Druid. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses life. Sacrifice another creature. Diana Soulkeeper gets X plus 0 until end of turn. Where X is the sacrifice creature's power. That's kind of a nice little creature there. I like that. Tend the Pests. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice creature. Create X plus pest token creatures with this. When the creature dies, again, right. Where X is this sacrifice creature's power. Okay, so again, we can just convert stuff, which is kind of cool. Demogoth, Woe Eater, creature demon. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice creature. When you sacrifice Demogoth, Woe Eater, each opponent discards a card. You draw a card, and you gain 2 life. Interesting. Oh, Jesus, I totally covered that up. He's a 7/6. There's some crazy creatures in this. Agonizing Remorse. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it or a card from the graveyard. Exile that card. You lose 1 life. My foil is one of the duels from the set. So one of the normal duels. And my first rare is Vanishing Verse. Exile target mono-colored permanents. That's kind of cool. I like when they do cards like that. And my second rare for the pack was Cayenne, Dean of Substance. Exile the top card of your library. If it is a land card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, put a study counter on it. Tap 4 colorless and a forest. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature. And put +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana value among non-land cards you own in exile with study counters on them. Oh my god. Alright, so this is a $1 rare. The other side is Oberon, Dean of Theory. Flying, tap X, 2 water, and tap him. Exile the top X cards of your library and put a study counter on each of them. Then you may put a card you own in exile. So you can exile all your cards. They have study counters, and then you can grab them. That's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic with the morphing cards. And then that is the art card we got. So, because I do not have the time really to go through all of the cards, I'm going to say with conservative notion that we might not have made it out of this in one piece. Meaning, so there's a couple of ways to look at this. And I want to show one fact before we go. So if you take all of if you think of it this way, if you take all of the foiled cards, all the rares, all of the other stuff that you might have gotten. Let me just do something to make my life a little bit easier. So we know for a fact that we hit money on this guy. So that's our big money card right off the bat. I know that. I put a couple of other things. I mean, I basically put every mythic that I got for the most part. I put every mythic that I got for the most part in plastic. I will go back and do that as well, but if you take all of the foils, the rares, and everything, you know, you're about a third of your box is special stuff. I mean, now if you are a collector and consider all the art cards as special, well then that is all your like special. This is all your rares, your mythics, all your other stuff. Potentially those cards from Magic's past. You know, all of those things. So the reason I bring it up is because although you may not make out like a bandit on money all the time in these boxes, it's not one that can deny the ratio of rares to what you get is so much better. So you have such a better shot. And also, as a Magic player, what's nice about these boosters, and I'm just putting my garbage in the box so I can make some attempts to clean. But and I want to get these in frame so you guys can see. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is that if you look at the ratio of cards to it, like, I don't want to say half the cards you get are are rares, but it's a pretty good ratio of cards. Like, it is not, I think it's not something to shake a stick at. Like, it's a good value, because this happens a lot with Magic cards. Like, when sets first come out, you're gonna get these like high crazy values on cards, and then the idea is that once the set's out for a little bit, then what people actually do is they play with it. And when they start to play with it, that's when people start to see the inherent value in the cards. And then that's when you start to see spikes up. So, and what's nice about buying something like set boosters is that you get more of the specialized art cards. You get more of a chance to get some of the showcase cards. And that's why I have to really go through these and start grading them, because with some of these cards, these will start to become worth money, like Purify, which I got a few of those. Did I say Purify? I meant Putrefy. Oh wow, there was like alternative Japanese art cards. I didn't know that either. Yeah, so see, like, that's what's really, it's just really odd to me. Like, all of the art cards in this set are way lower than I thought they'd be. Like, I thought, especially for some of the rarer ones, like this, to me, like the fact that Dark Ritual is worth like nothing. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll look him up, but I'm pretty sure he's not worth that much. It's a weird rare. Like, I'm pretty good at... Yeah, if I would have gotten the extended art of him... So one of the misses on this box is that I basically got a lot of this. I got a lot of these cards. I got very little of, like, extended art stuff of regular cards. Like, I just didn't get any. I got black bordered. Yeah, I don't even think there's other things worth checking in here. Like, I mean, again, just for the sheer number of rares that you got, I mean, maybe I come out ahead just because if everything's like $2. If I got mostly like the $2, $3 rares, maybe I win out just because I got that heavy hitter card. But yeah, it's tough. This is a hard set. But it may also be that dip, because that's, like I said, the dip happens now, where when the set's out for like 2 weeks, you'll get this like value dip that just like kills everything, and then it all comes back. It's very, very odd how that happens and how they do that, but it is a real thing. It is like reality. It's annoying, but it's reality. But yeah, so on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of this, want to see me unbox more of these types of cards, I will be doing more. I don't know when I'll be doing the next Magic stuff. If I get my hands on some more packs, Pokemon's been a little bit rough, just because locally a lot of people are out. Even the guys at Undiscovered Realms are out. But they do get shipments pretty regularly, so I might do more. And then I'm hoping to do some painting and other stuff. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. just because I did this took a while to do one of these unboxings. They usually do. And then we'll do some more drawing and some other stuff. But check out my Patreon, check out my website, and check out my social media links. We'll be doing some gameplay, some playthroughs, some other stuff. I got a lot of model stuff to do and some reviews of that. So if you like any of that stuff, give us a shout out, give us a check. And like I said, check out the links below. And please stay safe, wash your hands. And if you can, get vaccinated. It's a great idea, and it saves and helps a lot of people. All right, take care, everybody. I'll see you at the next video.